What's up, brewskis? My name is Marco Dupa. With me, as always, it's the great and powerful. It's Adam Obesius Rodriguez.
Yep, buddy.
Tonight's brew is from Playalinda Brewing Co. It's their Robonaut Red Ale. And Obi's going to have a little bit more about that after the break. Here you go, if you want to see it.
There you go.
What's on tap for tonight? The Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones magazine has released their list of the top 25
Yes.
influencers.
By the way, we know it's Rolling Stone. We're making fun of Mr. Beast.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about, Mr. Beast. We're going to talk about the top 10 of the list.
Yeah.
Because this seems to be, this is it. This is the new age of celebrity. This is who is going to be famous. This is who is going to be quite literally, influencing people.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that list.
We will also be talking about Will Smith, who is in the news not for slapping someone.
Why?
Name. Oh, shit. No. Because AI.
Because AI.
Because AI. As we've talked about last week, AI may or may not be about to have its bubble burst, but that bubble has not yet burst. So Will Smith apparently is using it to promote his new tour, and people are not happy about it.
Man, oh man.
Are you surprised? I'm not.
So we'll see. That might be it. We'll kind of see what happens.
It's a
'cause,
freewheeling kind of episode.
That's what it is. You know. And speaking of freewheeling, we got to get into this, baby. You take that.
Oh, thank you.
And I'll take this. And we'll crack these babies open. This is episode 472 of the One Beer In podcast.
Lost to be found by someone to save you when you're down. Yes, I'm bored when it's bright out. So bored when it's bright out.
I got a little.
4 to 5 a.m. takes me to a place.
That happens sometimes, with local breweries, and like craft breweries in general.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll get stuff. Won't name any names, but we'll be stocking, and they'll just be squishy cans. I'm like, is this low filled?
Guess I gotta open it to check.
Yep.
Yeah.
What, you didn't like that? You don't like that? Let's clink it.
Stop screaming.
Oh, I found my pop filter. I can do whatever I want.
That's true.
No, I think that actually still.
I'm sure it did pop a little.
All right, this is the One Beer In podcast, the podcast where two brews crack open a brew, and we see where that one brew takes us. I'm Marco. That's Adam.
Yeah, buddy.
And he's going to tell you a little bit more about what we're drinking tonight.
Take it away. I am going to do that right now. This is the Robonaut Red Ale from Playalinda Brewing Co. out of Titusville, Florida. Unfortunately, there's not much of a cold read. It just says drink local, humanoid tested and approved. However,
Humanoid
and approved. I was able to find a cold read on Untappd.com. This beer comes in at a 5.3 ABV, hop-forward West Coast Red Ale. Named after the robotic astronaut designed by NASA, Robonaut features subtle notes of caramel and roast that are balanced out by a generous amount of hops. Despite its full flavor and hop bitterness, this ale still features a clean and balanced finish, making it an easy drinking and full-flavored red ale. And there you have it.
Hell yeah. So good.
So good. So good.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
The Rolling Stones, as one calls it. They've done, I don't know when we started doing these top 10 lists halfway through the year, but there's been a number of them that have come out. And it's not even like the year so far.
No, it's just the year.
Yeah.
That is kind of weird.
And they also did the just the greatest artists of all time recently. We could talk about that if you want to. I'm not going to really get any answers here.
I think this is probably where you're going with this topic in general, but I just feel so uninspired by top whatever lists, especially of this nature.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I still love like album of the year or movie of the year.
Yeah.
That I still enjoy because it's like, for me, more easily quantifiable. It's not as hard as wrapping your arms around the top 100 artists of all time.
Yeah.
The same thing with the Apple list of the 100 greatest albums of all time. Like, what are you talking about? How is that even possible?
Right.
Like, I understand that for maybe a single person. You could say, like, these are my top 100 albums of all time. Sure. Mm-hmm. But if you're talking about, like, trying to be as objective about something that is inherently subjective in this way, how?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
And to me, it is just so clearly like the listicles thing that people have been trying to hitch their wagon on since like Facebook.
It's so strange that it is a very addictive thing to read.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it is successful and is popular for a reason, but it doesn't do anything for me anymore.
Yeah.
This specific kind, again, underlining like the specifically more like the greatest of all time is kind of hard for me to
that
stomach.
list is, let's just stop with that list. Let's just stop with it just in general. It's
the closest I can get to like being interested in a greatest of all time list would probably be with something that has like quantifiable metrics to it other than like album sales or like ticket sales, and like athleticism.
Yeah.
Like looking at the greatest baseball players of all time. You can easily point out these boxes of like, this was the best pitcher because X, Y, and Z. This was the best hitter because X, Y, and Z. This is the best team because they won this many World Series. Those things make sense. But, if we're talking about something as big-brained and like untouchable as the greatest thing of all time, no, I don't care.
I agree.
But that's not what this list is. It's of the year, which helps.
And also, I would say, ironically enough, I think an influencer list might be one of the more quantifiable lists to put together at this point.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I did want to look at exactly what those quantifiable metrics were.
Yeah. Did they say in the...
They kind of do. So, according to this article, I'm going to see if they associate a writer with it, but I don't think they do. Oh, okay. It's by Steffi Cow, Elizabeth Garber, Paul, Jeff Ihaz, C.T. Jones, Miles Klee, and Taylor Lorenz. Sorry if I butchered any of that. I'm sure I did. Okay, so according to this article, for this list, we defined it as someone born from the internet, not a celebrity who jumped on after gaining fame in a more traditional way, who uses their chosen platforms to push conversations forward. We started with dozens of names, then with the help of data from the software and analytics company Creator IQ, weighed their followers, engagement rate, and audience growth over the past year. Using those numbers and our own editorial judgment, we ranked these creators, all of whom are shaping the culture of 2025. So,
okay,
I can wrap my arms around that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that works for me, and that's what matters.
Well, as long as it works for you.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to skip through here and get to the top 10. Again, this is a list of the top 25. And at number 10, we have Alex Cooper, lifestyle podcaster, followers in the 9.5 millions. So, she hosts Call Her Daddy. That's her real claim to fame.
I know there's a lot of people around like our age range who listen to this show, and yeah, we're just as confused as you are. Okay, so Just stick with us. We're gonna get through this together. We're gonna find out who these people are, and we're gonna help you out with this as we help each other out with this. So,
We are here to help each other and thus help you.
yes.
But yes, she is very famous for Call Her Daddy, which, saying right here in this article, has had guests such as Chaperone and Kamala Harris, and boasts more than 250 million streams. So big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal. Yeah, I think that, and as they mentioned in this little blurb, her recent documentary kind of continued to push her into the limelight. And
What was the documentary?
I mean, about her and her life, basically, and like how she got into
What was it about?
It's about how she was an athlete at her college, and her coach was.
I thought that was only one part of it. I didn't think that was the entire documentary.
Sorry.
According to Sherry, the crux of the documentary was how her college coach was.
Sexually harassing her. Yeah. I didn't know that was the main crux of the documentary, but I know that was a major like headline that came out of it, and people were like, "Oh my god," because like nothing happened to the coach. She just
That's what happens all the time.
retired, and
Oh, it was a woman?
yeah. I think she played soccer. I think it was soccer. Clearly, we're in the know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're going to find this out together. We're going to do this investigative journalism,
Yes.
such as the Rolling Stones did.
Yes. But according to the article, the documentary is on Hulu called Call Her Alex. She's executive producing a new reality dating show for Hulu as well, and launching an electrolyte drink line called Unwell Hydration.
It's kind of hard. I'm going to do my best
Okay.
to not roll my eyes at every single one of these little blurbs about all of them. But it's tough
Yeah.
because she makes water now? Is that what you
Yeah.
just said?
Well, it's not water. It's an electrolyte drink.
Okay. Why? You know what?
She used to be an athlete, so
Used to be.
yeah.
Used to be.
Yeah.
Now she's a podcaster, brother.
Yeah. And
But that's okay.
She also owns Unwell Network, apparently. She's the founder of Unwell Network.
I don't want to drink a water that says
Unwell.
unwell. That's crazy. That is insane.
Unwell Hydration? You're not into that?
Unwell hydration? That's
Yeah.
an oxymoron.
Enjoy your sickly drink.
All right, let's move on.
Okay. Next up at number 9, Camila Araujo. She's an OnlyFans model. 18.5 million followers. Apparently, she had a cameo in Mr. Beast's Squid Game YouTube video series in 2021.
I watched that. Against my will.
Okay. Don't lie.
I mean, okay. I checked it out. I'll tell you why. And we'll talk more about this when we get to him. But I needed to know who he was. This was like in 2021, I guess, is when that series came
Him
out.
is in Mr. Beast, right?
Mr. Beast. I didn't know who he was. I had
Not Camilla.
I had no idea. Well, I don't know who she is either. But Mr. Beast, I had
Yeah, sure
no.
you don't, buddy.
I've never once
I have never seen this woman in my life.
paid for an OnlyFans account. Okay,
Yeah.
not once.
Yeah.
But yeah, I needed to know who Mr. Beast was, and so I watched that.
Okay.
That's how that came to be. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
We'll get to Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
But according to this article, she's one of the growing class of Gen Z influencers who are using OnlyFans to springboard into mainstream internet fame. She's part of the Bop House, the mega you can't make this stuff up. The mega viral OnlyFans content house, and runs her own social media consultancy. But that's just the start.
I don't even know like how we do a pop culture podcast.
There are entire galaxies that we can't even fathom on this Al Gore's internet.
Everything you just it sounded like you were speaking a different language just now.
It's real. It's all real.
It's real. All right, continue.
Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I
Okay.
got on her. She says, quote, I want to be everywhere. I want to be unavoidable.
Jesus Christ.
Why is that so threatening?
Right. Oh, man. Okay.
All right, Camilla. Good luck. All right, moving on. Number 8 is Hassan Piker, political streamer with 10.5 million subscribers. He's the biggest socialist in streaming and isn't slowing down.
How many of them are there?
I mean, probably more than we would expect.
More than we would know, anyway.
Yeah.
Shit about shit.
He's covered the LA ICE protests, interviewed leftist leader Jean-Luc Mélenchon in France, toured Queens with New York City mayoral candidate Zoran Mamdani, and visited the headquarters of the Japanese Communist Party.
And also, he works out.
And he's hot.
What? And he's a babe.
Yeah.
Swing.
Let's see. Recent international focus is no accident. It's about, quote, solidarity with other working class movements all around the world, he says. It's a united struggle. Okay.
Cool.
I mean, we know of Hassan Piker just because we are...
We swim in those waters.
Yeah, I would say we're in the loop on the general leftist movement.
And also, Hassan is our age. So
Yeah.
it's not like, a 21-year-old who has like 20 million followers and you're like,
A
why?
21-year-old OnlyFans model.
Yeah, it's like, that's just not something I'm going to know about.
Right.
Because I'm not a weirdo.
Yeah.
I'm not that weird.
Just a little.
A little weird.
A little touch of weird.
Just a touch of weird.
Then moving on, number 7, Mr. Beast.
How is he number 7?
That's a good question.
This list should be 10 Mr. Beasts. That's it.
It's just
It should
Mr.
be top
Beast.
10 Mr. Beast.
Genre stunt YouTuber, they call it. He has 871 million followers.
That's actually mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Keep going.
Now I was just going to read an excerpt. YouTuber Jimmy Donaldson, a.k.a. Mr. Beast, continues to wield staggering influence. This year alone, Donaldson, 27, he's not even 30 yet, has flirted with taking over as the new ex-CEO and made a bid to buy TikTok. But controversy has dogged his high-octane productions. His Amazon show Beast Games led to a class action lawsuit after contestants revealed poor working conditions.
What? No way. Yeah. That's so funny. That is so funny. He has so little going on in his actual content
Yeah.
that, like, that blurb, everyone else is like, they're doing this thing and this is what they're about. But this one is just like, Mr. Beast. You get it. Also, class action lawsuit.
I mean, I to be completely fair, and we'll talk about what Mr. Beast's opinion on this list is in just a moment.
Yeah.
This is a negative write-up, and they did not quote him in it either. Where
Yeah.
They quoted a lot of the other people.
Yeah.
So I think
No,
it's,
for sure there was an agenda there. This list was it wasn't kind to Mr. Beast, I'll say that.
Well,
they put him top 10.
when the first sentence is whether he's making 2,000 people fight for $5 million or spending 7 days stranded at sea.
Yeah, I mean that's hey, listen.
I don't disagree.
I have opinions about Mr. Beast, but this is an unfair write-up. That's very uncool.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a top 10 list. I mean, I guess their bias is very clearly showing, and I'd like to see if they I'd like to actually, if you would do me this favor,
Sure.
go up, because we're just doing the top 10, but in the top 25, that top 15 rather, there's some other people who are influential but unfavorable. I'm speaking about David Portnoy.
Yeah, of course. That's
So,
exactly where I was going to go.
If you want to go to Portnoy's and let's see what they say for his. Theo Von's kind of,
All right. Portnoy. There he is. Number 23.
also short write-up.
Okay. And no quote. Dave Portnoy, 48, may have gotten his start launching the early 2000s raunch site Barstool Sports.
Raunch site.
But as he's grown that into an online empire. He sold his company for 51.
What is going on with
I
you?
don't.
Let's just slow it down.
I don't-
Just slow it, we're not going anywhere.
I don't know. He sold his company for $551 million in
That's too much money.
2023. Only to later buy it back for $1.
What?
Yeah. He's found fame among a new audience as a ellipses pizza influencer and Trump critic ? His one bite pizza reviews have taken off among Gen Z, and his pushback against the Trump administration, calling out the handling of Signalgate and describing the president's fiscal policy as a quote tariff scam, have earned him some surprising new fans.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think very clearly also negative,
Yeah, I mean,
and
they
only praising him for criticizing Trump for a handful of things.
Yeah. Yeah, again, it's very clear where their bias is.
Sure.
Like they're like, the pizza guy
Right.
who started some bullshit company,
A raunch site.
a raunch site.
Yeah.
Are there other raunch sites? That's not porn, and it's not just an aggregate site. It's a raunch site. So what else would fall under that category? Chive?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like any of those like old sites that were just like internet versions of the Man Show,
Yeah.
like sports, guns, cars, chicks.
And then people falling over.
Yeah. Fat people falling
Fat
over.
people falling
Yeah.
over. Because that's mostly what Barstool is now.
Yeah.
That is all what Barstool is. Anyway, let's continue.
With a smattering of sports and sports memes. Okay. Next up is Caleb Hearon, comedian, 1.6 million followers. Stand-up comedian known for his sharp jabs at everything from fatphobic trolls to HOAs, but he's more than a jokester, hosting a hit chat podcast, So True, with Caleb Hearon, and branching into acting. He starred in 2024 film Sweethearts on HBO Max. Recently cast in the Devil Wears Prada sequel, and has his first comedy special coming this fall to HBO. So,
They quoted him, too.
They did? Yeah. Moving on. Number 5, Quenlin Blackwell, comedian as well, with 20.8 million followers. Comic, model, creator, known online as Quen. She got big on Vine, apparently. Survived the fall of Vine to become a Gen Z voice, almost synonymous with internet content. Thrived on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok now.
I had no idea that she was this big. I'm aware of her, but
Yeah.
I didn't know she was, essentially 21 million followers. Is that across all platforms?
I assume it's like a collection of everywhere they're active on. She's now on YouTube. She has a cooking show apparently on YouTube where she's cooked for Pink Panthers. And
Wow.
she was on stage with Charlie XCX for the 2025 Grammys. She has a role in Rachel Sennett's untitled upcoming series for HBO.
Well,
So-
don't sound so thrilled about this, man.
I just don't. I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar.
These are big things.
I
She
just-
was on stage with Charlie XCX. She
I'm-
has a cooking show. She's the only person with a cooking show on YouTube.
Yeah.
And she cooked for Pink Panthers.
Pantheress.
This is a big deal. You should treat it as such.
I mean, I'm happy
She
for her.
cooked for Pink Panthers.
Her YouTube cooking show is feeding starving celebrities. That was beautiful. So, shout out to Quen.
Shout out to Quinn.
Number 4, Kai Cenat, who's a streamer. He has 80.1 million followers. He started back in YouTube when he was a teenager. He's now 23 years old.
Crazy.
Yeah, I honestly am surprised at how young a lot of these people are.
23.
Especially like how ubiquitous they've become on the internet.
Yeah.
You know? But I mean, I guess it makes sense when they start when they're teenagers. 'Cause
Yeah.
they've literally been on the internet since they were kids.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, what can be said about Kai Cenat? Cenat. It's snot.
Cenat.
That hasn't already been said.
Yeah, they I think Complex put him as the #1 hip hop influencer, I believe. Which
number
is
one hip hop influencer.
doesn't make any sense. I think he's just become so famous, especially in like the culture,
Right.
that because he
Margaret just used quotes by the air quotes.
yeah
If you're not
he
watching.
breaks things, albums. He listens to he gives his opinion on stuff, and it does influence people. I mean,
Sure.
he's got this army of kids who
He's an influencer.
yeah. So I get it, but at the same time, it's like he's 23.
Yeah.
What the fuck does he know about being like? I wouldn't even forget him and forget hip hop for a second. If you told me that a 23-year-old white girl from Tennessee was the biggest influencer of country music, I would be like, what the fuck does she know about country music? You know what I'm saying? So it's not even about the bias there that I very clearly have about hip hop.
Sure.
I just think you're 23. And now I can understand hip hop is a young man's game, and he knows all these young guys.
Yeah.
And his influence on that portion of it is probably remarkable.
And like you're saying, he's essentially like a PR arm for any of these artists who want to get their stuff out.
Yeah. Yeah, they just come over to his crib and just hang out. And then, you know, I don't know. But the thing is, though, I don't know how much that translates to, because it's not like one of them goes over there on like, you know, doing like the press junket thing, and then they end up at Kai Cenat's house. And then they sell, and then the album comes out, and then like, what does that translate to? Like another 100,000 streams? Who knows? I don't know. That one's a little hard to kind of quantify.
Yeah. But regardless, he has a very large influence
Yeah.
on the internet. So, and apparently he has a streamer university in Ohio's University of Akron. So that's big too. He's influencing the next generation of streamers as well. All right, next up is Ms. Rachel at number 3, children's entertainer with 27.8 million followers. She's a 42-year-old educator who gained popularity during the COVID-19 pandemic for her YouTube series, Songs for Littles. In 2024, she started speaking out about the children suffering in Gaza, Sudan, Ukraine, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. And people have criticized her for it. So, yeah, I mean, she's really a uncontroversial figure for the most part, but for some reason advocating for children in bad conditions has become controversial for some people.
This is a controversy. This is a controversy.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, she's huge, obviously, and the fact that I know who she is and I don't have a child kind of shows that, yeah, I think she deserves to be up here on that
Don't let
list.
Celine hear you say that.
Shit, we don't let her watch TV.
Yeah, she wouldn't know who Rachel was.
No screen time. No screen time for the princess. Number 2 is Drewski.
Drewski.
Sketch comedian with 28.4 million followers. Drewski's 30 years old. Instagram bred comedian. Flexes skills on the BET Awards stage. With Kai Cenat.
Okay, Cenat.
And his satirical game shows Could Have Been Love and Could Have Been House. Yeah, I mean, just an internet comedian who's now had mainstream success and appeal. So, checks out. And number 1, I Show Speed.
I Show Speed.
Streamer 135 million followers. iShowSpeed is 20 years old.
What?
Yeah.
He's only 20?
Yes. He's done video game streams and IRL streams. Born Darren Watkins Jr., the Ohioan, 20, is best known for his worldwide streaming tours, where the camera stays rolling as he meets foreign dignitaries and sports legends, plays pickup soccer matches, films music videos for his budding rap career, or is hounded by massive crowds. So, yeah.
That's crazy. He's
They're
only
all
20.
children.
That's just too young, man. That's
Yeah.
just too young
Yeah.
to have that much influence, to be that famous,
Yeah.
to be on all the time. Like, he seems to be handling it well so far, and who knows what this kind of stuff. We have no idea the far-reaching consequences of streaming are going to be on people like Speed's, on the psyche of people like Speed.
I don't know how you live a normal life.
You don't. You absolutely don't. He can't turn the cameras off. His livelihood is having the cameras on. That's the whole point.
There's no off time.
Yeah,
With specifically like an IRL streamer.
yeah, the
That's
whole thing. I mean, I know that some of these guys, I'm not well versed enough, but I know some of these streamers will just leave the camera rolling and then just go to bed.
Go to sleep. Oh God.
And then people will be like watching them sleep. Yeah.
That's so sick.
It's so fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
So fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Especially these people who have been doing it since they were literal children, teenagers. I don't know how you grow up well adjusted.
All of this stuff is as foreign to me as K-pop is.
Yeah.
Like I don't get the craze. I don't get the music. I feel so old when people start talking about K-pop. I'm just like, hey, I don't understand it. It's what?
Well, you haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters.
I'm not gonna see K-pop Demon Hunters. How about that?
Well, that's on
how
you.
How about that? I'm so sick of all of you. Yeah.
Koreans? Wow.
No, all of you white people telling me I need to pay attention more to Koreans.
Okay.
I'm so sick of this shit.
Don't know what you're missing.
And I never will. Well, there's already a sequel coming out. It's going to be a huge thing. Apparently, like it's gone viral. It's blowing up everywhere. All these big celebrities are like, "Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters?"
Of course.
I'm like,
Yeah. TikTok feed is full of covers.
yeah.
It's pretty big deal. They have the sing-alongs in theaters. It's a whole thing.
I'm too old, man. I'm too old.
You're never too old to have fun.
What? So what?
I didn't love it. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
He was
I was raving about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
raving.
said, can we watch it again?
Run that shit back.
It's good. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Has good songs in it. It's fun. It's animated well. I enjoyed it. It's a good time. That's all I have to say
Okay,
about that.
let's talk about the reason we brought this list up in the first place.
Okay.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
I don't know how the other people on this list are reacting to their spots on the list. But I will say this. In Mr. Beast's defense, and this is probably the only time you're going to hear me say in Mr. Beast's defense, he's right.
Yeah.
He should not be number 7 on this list.
Yeah.
He should be 1 or 2. He should be.
Probably. Yeah.
I mean, just by sheer numbers alone. He has, probably, I think if you combined all of the followers on the entire list, he probably still has more. He's in the 800 millions.
871.6.
He almost has
million.
900 million people following him across
Unbelievable.
social media. If that's not influence, I mean, and I get that they took into account more metrics than just the number.
I was gonna
that.
say, but at the same time, even taking into account his actual influential powers, his power as an influencer,
Yeah.
He is massively influential. Massively influential.
Massive.
We're talking about an influencer who now has his products at Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, like, it doesn't get more influential than that. Like,
Right.
he's essentially a corporation unto himself.
Yeah. I mean, a person who can make a realistic bid at buying a company like X,
Yeah.
even in its crippled state.
Don't give him that. Twitter.
Thank you.
Twitter.
I mean, it just has to mean that he's, I mean, if not the most influential, at least more influential than the 6 people ahead of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
All that being said, it is so incredibly petty and insecure for him to see this list and be like, number 7, who the fuck is this guy? Not even say it about anyone else ahead of him.
Yeah.
Just pick the dude right under him. He would be fine with being 6. But with Caleb being ahead of him, he was like, who the fuck is this? This guy has a podcast. He's a stand-up comedian, more influential than me. And it was so shocking that Hassan was streaming and was like, well, for sure this is a joke. And then found out that it's real and was like, no way, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Oh, he deleted him. He deleted the tweets.
He deleted the tweet, yeah. I'm trying to pull up the actual tweet so I can read it so people understand the full context here.
Oh, he walks back. Okay, here we go. It's already, the PR machine is already going.
Oh my god.
You missed it already.
It's not this one. This is his walk back.
Go down. Oh, no, wait, go down. Is it not that tweet right there?
This one?
No, I mean, I know it's not that specifically, but that has to be the picture. If you pull up the full...
I see. Yes, you're right. Okay. So Mr. Beast said, according to this list, a guy with 1 million followers... What's wrong with me?
Get it together.
According to this list, a guy with 1 million followers is more influential than me. What did I do to piss off the Rolling Stones? Crying emoji.
Well, and it's also funny that, like, it seems like he didn't even read the rest of the list. He found himself, and then he was like 7, and then he scrolled one more time, saw Caleb, and was like, done
What
with this
the
bullshit.
hell?
And that was enough for him to make a comment.
Yeah.
What did that person say?
Rosanna Panzino said, Mr. Beast's mask slipping this much in less than a year has been fascinating to watch. Sorry, Jimmy. Caleb has something you'll never have. A personality.
Damn. Who's that?
Rosanna
Oh,
Panzino.
I know that girl. I've seen her before. She was testing their products. She was one of the influencers that got their
The Feastables or whatever?
Feastables, and she was one of the people that found mold. And she was like, and then they accused her of faking it, and then she had to put out the full unedited cut of her opening up a Feastable.
Amazing. She was probably salivating at this opportunity.
Oh man, I bet.
But Mr. Beast subsequently has come back and said, not gonna lie, after this I watched some of his stuff and it's actually good. I deleted the tweet. I don't want the smoke from the shooters. Spare me, please.
Hey, Jimmy, don't talk like that.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You don't talk like that in real life, so don't use words like that. I don't want the
smoke
from the shooters.
Spare me, please.
Don't talk like that. You don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. Don't type like that. Don't tweet like that.
He will buy you.
Yeah, he would. You know what? I got a price, Jimmy. I do have a price.
We all have a price.
And it's high, but I'm sure you can hit it.
Yeah.
I'll sleep in one of your rooms for like 500 days, dog. I don't give a fuck, man. At this point, what do you want?
I will eat as many Feastables as you need
I'll
me
eat
to.
even the ones with mold.
Yeah,
I'll
take
eat those
it.
ones.
Yeah.
I'll eat the ones that they're tossing out.
Sure.
I have a price.
Well, now that we've sold out,
No, I wouldn't sell out the show.
just yourself.
I have
just
a
your own
price.
pride.
Yeah,
your own pride.
I have nothing going on right now.
It's okay.
You know. So I have a price.
It's all right. It's all right.
So it's just his response to this list really kind of illuminates or kind of makes you question what any of this really even means, right?
Yeah.
Because it is really interesting that somebody with his influence and reach could still be butthurt about a list that is essentially meaningless. Because all of the things that he is purporting to do are so much bigger than a Rolling Stone list. And that's why one of the main criticisms that's levied at Mr. Beast is that he's disingenuous. Is that he's doing this stuff, even the things that he does for charity and all of these videos where he donates millions of dollars and he does.
I'm building 50 wells.
When he does shit like that,
Yeah.
people go, it's disingenuous. He's doing it for the views. He's doing it to remain famous. He's obviously getting a kickback. These videos make, they get billions of views, so he's obviously getting paid from that. So where's that money going? There's all of these questions about the ethics and everything about his content, right?
Sure.
And he's always deflects and he's always like, I'm just trying to help people. So like, I don't know why everybody makes such a big deal about when I pay for the surgeries for people to be able to see again, and then you guys can turn around and be like, well, the thumbnail's weird. Like, just let me help people. Yeah. And then for a brief moment, you're like, you know what? He's right. All he's doing is trying to help people.
We've talked about this conundrum before. It's like, even if somebody's heart isn't in the right place, is it good enough that the good deed gets done?
And I still stand on the fact that I do think it is good enough that he's doing these things, but I do think that you still have to question the motives behind it. And then when he does shit like this, it really does kind of show you that he cares about stuff. He cares about things that he just shouldn't care about.
He's petty.
It is petty.
He is.
It's very childish. To and not only care about the list, but to call out Caleb specifically.
Right. Who did nothing.
Yeah.
He did not ask to be on this list. He literally was just put on a list and celebrated by some writers in Rolling Stone.
It'd be one thing if he tweeted like, yo, Rolling Stone, number 7.
I kicked
what
Mr.
the fuck?
Kicked Mr. Beast's ass. Caleb comes in swinging.
Right. But to single him out is very strange. The entire, even this walk back is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, checked out his content. It's
actually good.
Wow. Glowing endorsement
Thanks,
from Mr. Beast. Number 7 on the Rolling Stones list.
And it kind of rubbed me as like almost like he was trying to bully Caleb.
That's what I'm saying.
Like posting the picture and being like, who the hell is this guy?
And then getting his hundreds of millions of followers to look at Caleb and be like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
It's clear what he tried to do. That's the part that you're like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Don't need to do that.
You don't need to do that.
Absolutely not.
Also, don't talk like that. You don't talk like that.
Don't talk like that.
Don't say stuff like that.
Don't do that. Yeah, I mean, again, it just shows that even if you're incredibly successful, if there's something broken in you, the money ain't gonna fix it. Elon Musk.
There's something broken in it. Yeah.
Like it's the same thing. It's like these people are so consumed by what people think about them.
Well, I think that's the only way you can get to this level of fame, this level of influence, quote unquote.
I guess I would think it'd be the opposite, though. It's like, you do your thing, and obviously, like you try to appease your fans, but you also do what you want to do, and that's what makes you successful.
No. I guess
that's why I suck.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely why we're not on this list.
Yeah, I guess. Too much integrity.
You need to have no shame.
Yeah.
You need to want it badder than
more
badderer than anyone else on the planet. That's the only way. Yeah. Or I mean, I guess there's a little bit to it. Maybe. I mean, some of these people came to it pretty organically.
Sure.
The Hassans and some of these influencers more toward the top of the or bottom of the list rather are like, hey man, I'm just doing my thing, and Rolling Stone just happened to feature me. And for the record, I think Caleb is one of those people. His content seems to be just that he is funny on the internet, and people just so happen to, cling to. He's just one of those guys.
Well, like Rosanna said, like he has the personality that gets people to watch him.
Yeah,
and that's good enough.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not Mr. Beast. He doesn't have, millions and millions and millions of dollars, but he's doing okay.
But he is funny. I've seen some of his stuff. He is funny, and I just think it's just laughable, man. You guys don't even make the same kind of content. You've been famous for years. Caleb is I mean, this has definitely been a big year for him. I mean, I've
seen clips going around.
Yeah, his star power is growing, and part of the metric of this list was growth. It wasn't just the fact that they had the most; it was growth as well. But man, I don't know. It just takes a different kind of person to be upset about something like this. It just goes to show you, man, honestly, like you said, I mean, if you're just a broken person, that part of you needs to heal in a different way, and nothing when it comes to fame and fortune will fill that hole. Like, he very clearly has something else that bothers him, that drives him, but it bothers him, because to have almost 900 million followers and to be even alerted to this, like if I had that many, you wouldn't see me. I'll tell you that. You wouldn't know the kind of shit that I was into. You wouldn't. If I had 900 million followers, I would just ask all of them for $1 every day. I would just ask you for $1.
Yeah.
Everyone just send me $1 to my Venmo, and then I would fuck off. You wouldn't see me ever.
Yeah.
The last thing I would be doing is looking at listicles from a fucking what should be defunct rock and roll magazine.
And obviously a magazine you're not familiar with because you called it The Rolling Stones.
Right. So you don't even know.
What do you care?
He very clearly did not read the list.
No.
He's found himself, scrolled once, got pissed, reacted, and then a bunch of people were like, hey, man, that's not cool.
Yeah.
The shooters who gave him the smoke.
Right.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I just don't really like Mr. Beast.
I think people who are not as informed as we are into what Mr. Beast has done in the past, maybe saying, he's a guy that doesn't seem to bother anybody too much. And, I kind of had that opinion of him before as well. And we talked about him before. Mm-hmm. And that was kind of my stance on him is like, sure, he's a rich asshole, but aren't they all?
They all are.
But
he's a different kind of rich asshole.
He is on a different level, and it seems to be, I mean, for me, the most egregious thing that he does isn't just the sort of exploitation of his efforts to help people. It's more so like the flat out almost human experimentation he does on people.
Yeah.
And the like dangling money in front of people who need it in a game show environment and expecting us to not only enjoy it but like laugh along with it.
Yeah.
When we aren't multimillionaires.
Right.
We're closer to the people who are struggling for that money.
Yeah. We're going to laugh at the broke people while being broke and be like, he fell off the thing. If I was there, I would have slept in that pod.
Right.
Definitely would have. I would have made all the money because I have way too many bills and I would have done it. Like, yeah, man, prey on people's weakness and desperation and then smile in your thumbnail. Don't smile with your eyes, though, because that would be weird to have a genuine smile.
Yeah, just
keep
the mouth.
Keep them things at half-mast while you smile with both rows.
Yes, but no eyes. Just dead shark eyes the entire time.
I don't even know how you do it.
Yeah.
He's like a primate who doesn't know. Like, he knows that doing that will get him an orange.
No, he's showing aggression.
Oh yeah, right.
He's just showing he's not smiling. That's a sign that he's about to rip your face off.
And you're like, oh, look, he's smiling.
Oh, he's cute.
And then he just grabs all the hair on your chest and just rips it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mr. Beast.
Something wrong with that guy.
Something wrong with him.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You guys can look at the full list on the Rolling Stones
The Rolling Stones.
if you're so inclined to figure out who the top 25 people you should be following.
Yeah.
We're not on the list, but I think we're like honorably mentioned
I think we were 26.
towards the
Yeah.
So if you guys just make sure you do that, make sure follow us. We can influence. We can go to restaurants.
I wouldn't mind influencing.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
Have you
Run,
tried
don't walk.
the best pad see you this side of the Mississippi?
The best pad thai you could ever ask for. Okay,
All right.
we done?
Yep.
All right. Let's get into a couple of things that we got to do before we end this show. First and foremost, we got
we didn't talk about Will Smith.
Oh shit, we didn't. Oh damn, dude, I'm looking at the clock. That's why I was like, we spent an hour on influencers.
Okay, well, look, I think.
Well, let's talk about. Let's talk about it. Fuck it, we got time.
We can do a short little. I just don't think there's all that much to talk about.
I think there's a little bit to talk.
Okay,
about.
let's go. Oh, you go ahead.
Should I just delete
Yeah,
that
go ahead.
part? Let's just take that part out.
No, the people deserve to know the truth.
I can very easily make it so that didn't happen. If I remember to do it, I'll probably forget.
I don't think
and you'll
you-
get all of this.
I don't think you're gonna remember. It's
I'm
fine.
not gonna
I think they like the real.
All right, let's talk about Mr. Will Smith, Mr. William Smith. So he's been doing strange stuff lately. I mean, outside of slapping people on live television.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just been. I guess he's always been kind of weird, but
He's gotten weirder with time, I think.
I think for sure he's gotten. I mean, as his fame grows, so too does his weirdness, and I'm sure there's a lesson there.
Yeah.
But he just put out a new album. I don't know what it's called, and he's been promoting. He's been on tour, and he's been doing like press. He's been doing press. He's been showing up on like different podcasts and doing interviews and stuff like that. And I don't know. He's just been. Well, there's the freestyle that came out that was just horrendous. That people were like, "Huh, what's Unc doing here?" And you know that I'm an action star. Look that up if you're not familiar with that, because that's awesome.
That sounded like AI.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. Even though I'm an action star. That's how he's like, what does he say? One of the lines is like something, and I blew it. I took the pen out the grenade before I threw it. And it's like, yeah, man, that's what you're supposed to do
Yeah.
when you throw grenades, or else they'll be ineffective.
Well, I think that was the intent. I think he was saying
He's saying I purposefully blew
He
up my life.
Blew it. Yeah, it blew up because he pulled the pin out.
Yeah, it's a little too simple of a line because it's maybe it's going. Maybe he's a lyrical genius and we didn't even realize.
Sure.
Like, wow,
This whole time.
Yeah, it's so on the nose. It wraps back around to being a metaphor, like a triple entendre.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know.
Okay. I'll bite.
And then amidst this PR run that he's on, he's been posting on his Instagram a lot, like he does. And one video caught the attention of internet sleuths. And I think I'll let you take it away from there, sir.
Well, sure. So, first of all, I want to give Fortune a little tip of the hat because I really love their subhead here by Dave Smith. I robot? Question mark. Clever, very clever. According to Dave Smith here, Will Smith's bid to relaunch his rap career has been overshadowed by a new controversy. Accusations the actor and musician used artificial intelligence to fabricate cheering crowds in promotional videos. Clips posted to Smith's official YouTube channel this month showed dense audiences chanting his name and waving their hands in unison during performances. But some viewers and social media users quickly suggested the footage appeared digitally generated, pointing to glitches and the repeated uniform motion of fans in the background. The claims have fueled speculation. Smith's comeback tour may not be attracting the kind of organic support he'd hoped for. Quote, okay, this guy definitely has a humiliation fetish. One commenter wrote on his YouTube channel, quote, no other explanation for releasing a crowd of AI abominations holding up misspelled signs about how he saved their lives. Imagine being this rich and famous and having to use AI footage of crowds and bot comments on your video. Another commenter wrote, tragic, man. You used to be cool.
Tragic.
Representatives for Smith have not publicly addressed the criticism. The videos, however, remain online.
He just posted through it, man.
Yeah.
You have to kind of scroll to get to it.
Yeah.
And it's amongst a bunch of different videos that like kind of look the same. But it's only one video in particular that looks like he's used AI. So I think he quietly just was like, well, don't do that again.
Yeah.
Because people got mad at me. And I don't like when people get mad at me.
Sure. I think I have a theory here.
I'm listening.
I think it probably was a decision by whoever's producing his video content.
Yeah.
They probably got the green light from him, but they probably just didn't have the shots that they wanted for that clip. And they said, well, you know, we could make it through AI. And they did. And he probably saw it and was like, yeah, it looks fine to me. And they put it out thinking that we wouldn't notice. And we notice.
I think you are spot on. I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I think they probably shot a bunch of crowd footage. Some of it was probably a little too dark. Maybe the drone shot just didn't look right, and they were like, "Well, we can just touch it up in AI. It'll be fine."
Yeah.
And then because
like they're alluding to, the audience wasn't quite as big as they wanted it to look.
Yeah, so maybe they filled it out with a couple of people.
Yeah.
To the untrained eye, if you're not looking for it, like you could watch that video, and I will say when they cut to the crowd, they move in a sort of uncanny way.
Yeah.
It definitely does have that glossy AI look to it, that kind of rubbery, weird, like uncanny valleyness to it.
And the telltale AI slow-mo.
Yeah.
Everything is always in slow motion.
Always slow-mo. Because these programs haven't figured out how to make someone move normally without it looking weird yet.
Yeah. And a lot of the stuff they train off of is slow motion footage, because that's a lot of the content that's available online is these like action shots of like slow motion people or slow motion action on screen. So it is almost always
and
slow
if it's
motion.
a slower shot, you don't have to manipulate it as much, but the faster you move, the more that the camera's going to have to move. The more that manipulation is going to, and if you're training it, even when they use programs and train them on one specific person with millions of shots of their face in every single direction, it still kind of fucks up. Sure. Like the technology's just not there yet.
Well, and that's even more advanced, like AI technology with like the face scanning and all that. What they're doing here is just training it on stock footage mostly.
Right.
And a lot of that stock footage is in slow motion. And so that's what it learns.
So I will say, in Will's defense, this does seem to be a thing of him just not being in tune with like just not having it. Like you should just be more with it. Yeah. If you're
some would say jiggy with it. Sorry, I had to. I'll leave.
This has been the One Beer and Podcast. I can't.
No.
Just can't even believe you.
Yeah.
It's just indicative of what's happening with a lot of people, a lot of celebrities his age, but just a lot of human beings in general.
Yeah.
They don't see the big deal with doing stuff like that. They don't understand the technology.
Yeah.
They don't know what the ramifications of this stuff is. They don't care about the consequences. And so you get stuff like this, and I'm sure Will Smith probably saw it. He might have even noticed that it looked weird and was like, well, whatever. It's just a silly video on
just a
YouTube.
social media post.
Exactly. It's not, I didn't like, I'm not lying to anybody. Right. Like, I am playing to these crowds and whatever. It's just like it's
not the music video,
Right. It's just so, there is a weird aspect of the video, which is that the the AI images are of people who are like, this song cured my cancer.
Yeah. It's like
and-
people seeing the Pope.
Yeah, it's very inspirational stuff. It's very like,
You saved me.
it's like, well, you don't make music like that.
Right.
Why? If you just
Your music doesn't touch people in that way, and that's okay.
but I think though that this most recent album has content on it that he would have liked to have touched people.
I think I've heard that. Yeah, where he gets more personal, and like there's some more like, a little peek under the veil
yeah.
of Will Smith's life,
And so
or at least what he wants to show the
and
public.
even that, it's like, okay, man, you're one of, if not the biggest star in the world.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You're not going to be vulnerable enough to make any of this worth it. So just don't do it.
Yeah.
Just drop like 12 party songs.
Sure.
It's just because I know I've read some reviews of the album because I was morbidly curious, and he does address like the slap.
Yeah.
And
His relationship, I
yeah,
think.
he touches on this stuff, but he doesn't give us enough details to where it's like, all right, man, like if you want to be vulnerable and you want to be open and you want to open up these wounds for like your audience to see and us to kind of dissect and really take this in.
Yeah.
That would be very interesting. I would love to hear Will Smith's perspective on the accusations of him being in an open relationship and them being separated and why he felt the need to, all this stuff, right? But he doesn't do that. So it's like, all right, the next best thing is just kind of meeting people in the middle, doing, Ford commercial level, inspirational, kids in the choir kind of music.
Yeah.
And that bullshit just doesn't work anymore, man. People are not those kinds of songs get played at Target and like, all right, cool. You met your quota and you sold your records and now you're still ubiquitous and you'll turn on the radio and you'll hear a Will Smith song and you're like, oh, cool. But if you want to actually reach people,
Yeah.
we are done with that kind of music.
Well, I have two things to add to that. One is you will not turn on the radio and hear Will Smith's song that has come out this year.
Right.
So the time has passed for what he has been giving. At least modern era Will Smith. And two is that sort of false sort of emotional vulnerability is immediately spotted as false.
Yeah.
It comes off like you're in therapy and not telling the whole story.
Right.
It's not good enough anymore. Even from someone as emotionally closed off as Will Smith, as a human being to the public. I mean, especially when you have this entire generation of hip-hop artists that are incredibly vulnerable, that are completely open with their feelings and their emotions and their history and their life story, and even the ugly parts they talk about openly. And that became really refreshing. So when you try to do it but only make the half step, it's almost worse than not trying at all.
Right.
It's immediately flaggable as this feels like a facade.
Yeah.
This feels like you're trying to make me feel something, or you're going for something, but not willing to actually go there. And that's kind of how I feel about this entire push by Will Smith right now. Do it or don't.
Yeah.
I mean, the early 2000s, style is back. Just make a bunch of throwback early 2000s club bangers.
Right.
And call it a day.
I mean, just
people be happy with
you
that.
You can just get jiggy with it right now.
You can.
And
You
that'd be
absolutely
fine.
can. That's what people are hungry for.
But when he's talking about the slap and he's just like, oh man, oh man, oh man, and that's all we get from him.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just don't even bring it up. Don't even bring it up.
No.
So it's worse. Like you said, it's worse.
Yeah.
It's worse to dangle the carrot and be like, well, maybe I'll give you a little bit of details about what's going on. It's like, don't, if you're not gonna give me all the details of the story, don't tell me the fucking story. Just keep it to yourself.
If I did talk about it, it would be pretty crazy.
Right? It'd be crazy, right?
I might do it on this album. Maybe.
I think the answer for him right now is to just do what he's doing.
Yeah.
Ignore it. Yeah. Just ignore it.
Oh yeah. Just move the AI stuff. Just nobody cares.
Just,
like nobody
it's
cares
funny.
enough to really impact his notoriety or
Right.
his celebrity.
Right.
He's gotten through far worse.
Right.
It's fine.
Right.
I will say though, I am a bit disheartened at the fact that specifically hip hop artists of his age seem to really be going the wrong way with AI.
Yes.
Because you have him, you have Timbaland. Mm-hmm. I saw some AI, like, I think it was like a music video sort of preview, album preview from Raekwon, I think.
Yeah.
That was completely obviously AI, and I was like,
Yeah.
but it's like that entire generation doesn't seem to get why it's a problem, and they only and you know what? I think it may just be that they're being sold it in a certain way that is like, oh yeah, it's like magic. You can just put in a prompt, and there you go. You got your new thing for $10 instead of $5,000.
Yeah, it's like, dude, we can do it for free.
Right.
Just listen, I can pull up this. It's probably one of their, like, their son's friends or something.
Right.
Like, yo, check this out. Uncle Raekwon.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. What do you want it to look like? Boom, there it is. And he's like, oh, shit, I don't have to commission an artist for
Right.
this. I can just do it from my laptop.
Right.
The convenience of it is definitely, I mean, I can see why people, especially artists of a certain ilk, like, I mean, Ghostface is he's one of my biggest influences. He's definitely
Yeah.
one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Certainly a goat.
Yeah. And you listen to and you look at the way that Supreme Clientele 2 came out this year.
Yeah. Just last week, I think.
Just, yeah. And like, you look at the cover art,
Yeah.
you look at the songs, the song titles, everything about it is just, I'm sorry to say it, but it doesn't feel like anybody in his circle is going to tell him. So I'll tell him because I'm in his circle.
All right.
It's lazy. It's lazy. And I'm annoyed with the idea that people are like, well, it's just cool to hear real rap back and blah, blah, blah. Oh, dude, there's been plenty of good rap releases. This year alone, there have been a tremendous amount of good rap releases. Look at the amount of effort that Clips put into their rollout this year. Everything that they've done. The amount of effort. And it paid off because they put out a classic album this year.
Yeah.
And everyone and their mother is in agreement that it is a classic and that the work that they put in was worth what they got out of it.
Sure.
And you look at what Ghostface has done, and I'm bringing this up because it's indicative of rappers of that certain generation who were just like, just put it out.
Yeah.
Like, why call it Supreme Clientele 2? The cover
That's
art.
mistake number one, first of all.
The cover art is just like Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
And it's like, even the Looney Tunes haven't been relevant in, like, I mean, even for children.
You couldn't take a picture?
You just couldn't take. All the cover art for Supreme Clientele 1 is just a picture of him holding a microphone.
Yeah.
You couldn't just take another picture? You could have just used the style. I'm sure he has thousands of photos. Just post one with your face. Just couldn't be bothered. Just couldn't be bothered. And that's the same thing with the AI shit. Why think about the cover art? Yeah. Why think about the title of the songs?
Sure.
Why think about the music video? Why try when you don't have to?
Yeah.
And some of these guys, they just are like, yeah, I mean, why the fuck would I put all that effort in? That sounds crazy. I'm 50. Why am I going to try this hard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell that to Malice.
Well, and I think in the past you could point to like, oh well, this you're talking about like a major pop star that of course they're gonna put all this money for promo and have this big rollout, but we're talking about Clips.
Yeah.
Like they specifically are known for making one type of hip hop, and it's a niche upon a niche upon a niche.
Right.
And yet they decided to put the effort in, and it worked out.
Yeah.
So I think it's a lesson to learn, because I don't think Supreme Clientele 2 is going to do very well.
No, but I don't think. I don't know. I don't even think a lot of people are like, yeah. I mean, he seems to have just fulfilled a contract, basically.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what? I mean, he hasn't put out a worthwhile release in like 15 years. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's just sad because Mass Appeal is Nas's label, and they've been doing this whole series. Legend Has It.
Yeah.
And they've been putting out these releases with legendary artists. So that's where the Raekwon album came from. That's where the Ghostface album came from. That's where the Slick Rick album came from. Mm-hmm. And to see how good the Slick Rick album was,
Right.
it really got my hopes up.
Yeah.
And then the Raekwon album came out, and I was like, it was pretty good. It wasn't like terrible, but it wasn't wasn't only built for Cuban links, but it was good. And then, Ghostface is promoting Supreme Clientele. I mean, he's been talking about it for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And then I saw the single comes out, Rap Kingpin, and I was like, this is cool. I like the energy that he's bringing to it. I don't like the fact that they rehashed a sample that they've probably done like 100 times already.
Yeah.
And also, it's just not as good as the original song. So, I mean, what are we even trying to accomplish here?
It's indicative of the entire project, because it's like calling it Supreme Clientele 2 is rehashing something that was miles better than what you're getting now.
Yeah.
And it only leads to you making that comparison.
Yeah. And it's like, if he had called it anything else, nobody would have set these expectations.
No,
and
certainly
honest
not.
to God, it's not a bad album.
Yeah.
It's just a hastily put together, lazy album.
I hate to say it, it's mid.
It's mid.
Very mid.
It's mid.
Very mid.
And it didn't have to be this way.
No.
Didn't have to be this way.
Shouldn't have been.
So, I don't know. Some of these guys have different priorities. I mean, I think some of them are like half checked out.
Yeah.
And so they're like, well,
It's a paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it was for him specifically.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think people like Will Smith, they're so beyond caring about this sort of thing that it's like, if some young editor is like, listen, Will, we don't even have to refilm any of this stuff.
Yeah.
We just feed it into this program and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let me find so you have to see the stills. Because it's so obvious.
Yeah. I mean, I could tell in motion too. It's just like, I understand some people won't catch it, but my eye instantly checks off that there's something uncanny happening.
Yeah.
In this video. Even if I can't point my finger to exactly what it is, you can feel it.
You can just see it. You can just that's the whole thing with AI right now. It's just
It's not
so
there yet.
uncanny.
It's close, but it ain't there yet. Except for certain like specific filters and
Jesus
like
Christ.
there's ways to hide it cleverly.
Look at this. It's just unreadable. All the ads and fucking sign up and shit all over this fucking website.
You don't want CNET Insider
I mean, just
or to shop at Best Buy?
fucking Christ almighty.
It's not even letting you X out of it?
No.
Amazing.
I had to leave the site and then come back. And then this. Okay.
It's okay.
I saved the photo. I'm going to show you now. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Man, this is taking out so much longer than I thought it was going to take, It's just... Okay, here we go. There we go. Here we go. This is a still. Look at that.
From West
AOB to West
Swiggy.
Don't even know what that says. We love you, Willie. From West Philly to West Swizzy. Maybe they were in Switzerland. We love you, Willie. But look at the hands. Look at these hands.
Ugh.
Look at them like melting together here. This undiscernible faces. It's just so clearly AI.
Yeah. Gross. Very gross.
These two dudes are probably the same model. Like they're just the same guy.
Yeah. Copy and paste.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Same with these two dudes. Yeah, so it's like You just got to get ahead of shit like that.
Yeah. Do better.
Do better.
Try a little.
Try a little. That's all.
Just
try a little harder. It's so much more worthwhile when you see someone putting the effort in.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's awesome that they thought about this so much. It's like, it's so clear. Like when Lil Yachty put out that album, that was like a decent. I mean, it was basically him trying to do Tame Impala.
Oh, yeah.
It was very clearly a Tame Impala album, but
Right.
it was clear that he was trying.
Yeah.
And then the album art comes out, and it's just like AI mush.
Yeah.
And people are like, yeah, but that's the point. It's like, what are you talking about? This fucking sucks.
The point is it's bad.
And it's like, it's just so much more fun when you see... Well, like, think about how much people appreciate West Side Gun, for instance.
Yeah.
I was just watching this TikTok, and, like, the whitest person I've ever seen, she's a tattooer. And she was like, do you listen to West Side Gun? It was a joke about, I don't like the kind of music that she plays while she's tattooing people.
Yeah.
And she's like, do you listen to West Side Gun? And the person was like, West Side who? And then it smash cuts to, and I'm like, that's hilarious.
I love those edits.
Yeah. And
The hype edits.
this person doesn't seem like a person who would be listening to West. Well, then again,
Well,
yeah, I shouldn't say that. White people are the direct people who
Yes.
listen to shit like that. But I think people love, the Griselda artistry because it's clear how much effort West Side Gun, at least personally, puts into all of the shit that he puts out.
yeah. Well, I mean, and he's somebody who you can tell really cares about art
Yeah.
and cares about detail and has artistic integrity, I think is the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think even if you're not a fan of his music, you can still see that he's thoughtful and trying and putting effort into what he does.
Dude, and I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't work, even if it's not that good, it's still just...
You can always feel effort. You can always feel effort.
always feel
in
the effort.
art and in work in general. I mean,
Mhm.
you can always feel the effort.
always feel it. I'm trying to find the cover out. Oh, yeah, see? I mean, it's just like... That's the cover art to Will Smith's...
Yeah, no.
It's just so boring.
It's very 2005.
Yeah. I mean, this looks exactly like the Lost and... Yeah, that's the Lost and Found cover.
Yeah.
Is that seems to be
A reference?
yeah, it has to be, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That has
I
to be
think
on
so.
purpose.
Yeah. So we're like wearing the same outfit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are the singles. First of all, he dropped 5 singles from this album.
Wow.
You Can Make It, Work of Art, Tantrum, Beautiful Scars, and First Love. So that should tell you the kind of direction that this album was going. Based on a True Story was the first album from Smith that failed to chart in any major territory. In the UK, the album did not appear on the UK album charts, although it did chart for 1 week at number 79 on the UK album downloads chart. Media reports noted that this chart placement was a result of 36 digital downloads in the album's first week. So he charted 70. I could do that.
Yeah.
I have done that. 36 digital
Wow.
downloads.
Wow.
36 people downloaded the album. That's crazy. So yeah, there you go. That's where we're at with that.
Okay.
All right, now can I move on to the...
You're allowed.
Okay. You know what we got to do? It's the last 2 things of the show. It is, first and foremost, the cheers of the week. So, Obi. Oh, look at that.
Sorry.
Look at that.
Sorry. I had all this time to prepare, and Celine is really upset about it.
Unbelievable.
Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready? My Cheers of the Week goes to a YouTuber known as the Elephant Graveyard.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. No, unlike Mr. Beast. the Elephant Graveyard has a lot to say and actual integrity. I've been watching the Elephant Graveyard for a while now. He seems to put out stuff kind of sporadically, but it's always one of those like real effort videos where there's clips. He voiceovers the entire thing. It's not like an AI. Speaking of AI, AI voiceover thing.
I hate
The
those.
worst. The worst. Yeah, just don't even bother.
Just don't bother.
Stop being lazy.
Just put text on the page if you can't. If you can't narrate it yourself.
Well, and then the kicker is when it's an AI voiceover and clearly things were misspelled.
Yeah.
So the AI is like glitching everywhere and like saying things wrong, or it just has really bad grammar.
Those are always funny.
And it's like, oh, okay, you didn't even try a little. And yet they still have like 30 million views. Stop.
Yep.
Stop.
Just stop watching stuff like this, please. I'm begging you.
Bad for you. It's bad.
Bad for you.
What's not bad for you though is Elephant Graveyard, because he's been posting a lot about in recent years, specifically about Joe Rogan and sort of Joe Rogan's sycophants who have kind of infiltrated not only comedy, because you know that has become, in his own words, the comedy czar is Joe Rogan, but politics and how it's shaped the American political scene, and I mean kind of taken over specifically the Republican Party and tech, and basically all of the movers and shakers has kind of one way or another been touched by the Rogan sphere. And specifically his latest episode called How Comedy Was Destroyed by an Anti-Reality Doomsday Cult. It's really, really well done.
Yeah.
And really thoughtful, and has, I think, really good points to be made, even outside of, because I think normally he talks about comedy in general and like the comedy scene, but it's an hour and a half and he goes real in depth. So I highly recommend everyone watch it. Even if you are still a fan of Joe Rogan, it's not just about Joe Rogan or like, you know, booing Joe Rogan the entire time. It's more of an analysis of actually Elon Musk and a lot of like the tech bro world attaching itself to comedy, and a lot of the riffraff attached to the Rogan sphere, and how they've kind of taken advantage of people and taken advantage of the scene to kind of get their own fixes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mr. Beast, it seems like it's a pretty common trait that these people were bullied or are missing something or need people's approval and make it everyone else's problem. So shout out to the Elephant Graveyard. He was also shouted out by Mark Maron, who apparently has similar feelings about the Rogan sphere.
Not apparently. He's made it pretty well known.
Has not just purportedly, but actively said as much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
He's on an all-time
Tear.
podcast run right now.
yeah.
Just everything that he's saying. He's going scorched earth.
Good for him.
Oh yeah.
Somebody needs to. There can't be this thing where like there are some people you can't mess with. Like, no, that's not
Right.
That's not okay.
And what are you so fucking afraid of? Like, you can't go to Austin, Texas,
Oh, no.
and play to the comedy
Mothership?
mothership.
Yeah.
That apparently is like, you know, Avi has like a lot of big names, but it's also like kind of a bullshit room.
Yeah.
When Chappelle's not popping up or Rogan's not there.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm not in the comedy scene. I've definitely been out of it for sure. I used to keep up with like a lot of those guys,
sure.
but now I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't care. But excuse me. I will watch Elephant Graveyard because his stuff is great.
Yes.
So,
Certainly
yeah,
is.
I'll be checking that out.
Yes.
All right. My cheers of the week is going to be a little pretty hyper local. I'm shouting out the Commission Beer Chamber.
Ah. I know that place.
I may have shouted them out in the past, but Benny, the owner, friend of mine, has given me some opportunities in the past. So that's selfishly one reason where I'm like, this guy is trying to and has built a community out there for his bar. It's a hip-hop influenced bar, but it's not just that. It's a great craft beer bar where people come together and they can chop it up about all sorts of things. You don't have to be a fan of hip-hop to go to this place. I've heard many people who are like, oh yeah, I love that place, and they don't really like listen to hip-hop like that.
Sure.
That's just like the theme and the vibe of the place. But more specifically why I'm bringing it up is because over the weekend they did an event. Well, they held an event there. It was Beats Over Borders, Rhymes Over Ice.
Yeah.
Put on by the Hope Center, which is I didn't know any of this shit, man. I was educated on this day. The Hope Center is, I guess, a place that helps immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I guess they help them in a myriad of ways. Helps them get acclimated. Helps them with whatever things that they need to do. You're gonna pull it up.
I'm pulling it up.
Okay, thank you. I sound like an asshole right now, but they put on this event, this anti-ICE kind of protest thing, but also this celebration of immigrants and all of the people that make America what it is. Adam's gonna give us what the byline or the mission statement of the Hope Center. But we put on this event, or I shouldn't say we put on this event. I was just there. I was a part of it. I got to perform a song that I haven't put out yet. And I just wanted to, show a kindness to him, to the bar, to the people of the Hope Center, to all of the people that showed up, all of the people that came to support me, all of the people that spent even a dime there, because a dollar from some of the drinks and some of the raffles and stuff like that, all of that went to the Hope Center. So very rarely, especially nowadays, do you get to be physically a part of something. Mm-hmm. You can be a part of a lot of things digitally. You can donate money, and you can share a thing on Instagram, and you can say, I denounce this thing. But it gets harder and harder to just show up to things, because it's hard when people don't. It's hard to put on these things. It's hard to combat all of the evil that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And so when
it can feel overwhelming and it's hopeless, and how can you even make a dent in the horrible things happening in our country and around the world.
And that is definitely how I feel sometimes, where I'm like, I do this. I want to try to figure out avenues to help in ways that I know that I can, musically and behind the scenes kind of stuff, donating money where I can, being a part of things where I can be a part of things. So stuff like this, I was just like, I have to get down. I have to get down with this. I have to be a part of this somehow. So I hope that it inspired people as much as it inspired me, and I hope that there's more of this stuff to come. So
agreed. The Hope Center provides food pantries, job placement, immigration services, and life solutions as their main quadfecta. But they're just
my favorite kind of pasta.
They are quadfecta. They're a 501c3 public charity. So
there you go.
Check them out at cfl/hope.org.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Well, then let's finish off with a review of these brewskis. Tonight's brew was the Robonaut Red Ale from Playalinda Brewing Company. It's a red ale. So, Obi, what'd you think?
It's red ale.
It's a red ale.
Yeah, I thought their description was pretty spot on. A little hoppy, which I like. Relatively easy drinking. I like it. It's a 4.5 for me.
I like it.
There's not. It doesn't go over the top in any which way. It's not it doesn't blow my socks off. But yeah, I mean, if I'm in the mood for a red, this is a good one to grab.
Yeah.
4.5.
I think I'll just go a shade lower. I'm gonna go with a 4. It's a serviceable red ale. No frills, just a good beer.
Yeah.
I would drink it again.
Would drink again
Would drink again.
out of 6.
That's 6. All right. Think
Yep.
we got it?
No, we got it.
Well, if Obi says we got it, this episode is over. This has been the One Baron Podcast for myself, Marco Dupa, for Adam Opicius Rodriguez.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you guys for listening. Drink delicious beer. Have yourself a beautiful evening.
We love you.
Oof.